Inside this video, I'm giving away my entire tech stack, the 10 tools I recommend for the perfect song release. I've spent a year working with clients and trying out so many different softwares, and these are the ones that I co-signed, that I've built partnerships with and got specific sign-up links just for you. And you can let these companies know that All About Helping has sent you their way, and you're going to get some priority customer service and the best possible experience from them. So let's dive in. Tool number 1 is called Unheard. It's actually a data tool first. You feed in all of your social media and your streaming platforms, and it learns about your fan base. So that's your Spotify, your YouTube, your Instagram, your TikTok, and so on. And using this Unheard app on the mobile phone, you then submit to playlists. It's around £7 per playlist submission. You don't pay a large fee all at once. You pay per playlist submission. And it uses your Spotify for Artists data and an unreleased song that's already in the system. And each playlist will give you 2 different rankings: a probability score, the likelihood it's going to get accepted, and an impact score, what's getting on this playlist will do for your streams. It's incredibly intuitive and powerful. I've had an amazing sit down with the CEO, Alex Brees. I've been up to his office. I've had him on season 2 of my podcast. I've done a masterclass for Unheard, and we're just building bridges, brick by brick together. And so Unheard is my choice of playlist submissions. There are a lot of other tools out there, like search engines that give you the data, but I think this is one of the most potent ones, where you get specifically curated and vetted playlists that you can submit to their editors. Hit the link in the description to find out more about Unheard Music and let them know All About Helping has sent you their way. The next tool in my tech stack is Symphony OS. This is amazing for pre-saves, building your fan mailing list, and also AI-powered Facebook ads. Now, once again, Symphony OS, you connect all your streaming platforms and your social media platforms, and it learns using an AI system about your fan base. So anytime a fan pre-saves your song, you're going to collect their email address, and they're also going to follow you on Spotify. One of the pro features of Symphony OS is a feature called Forever Saves, where the fan pre-saves your song once, and every song you ever release for the rest of time will automatically get pre-saved into their library. But the benefit of doing this is when you go into the fan section of Symphony, you'll get a database of all the contact email addresses of your fans, and you're going to need this for the next tool in the tech stack. I've also done a podcast with the CEO of Symphony OS called Meg Vakaria. We geeked out about the power of AI-fueled Facebook ads. So definitely watch that video. And if you want to sign up for Symphony OS, you can do so using my link, which is symphonyos.co/allabouthelping. There's a little bit of code in that URL, so grab it from the description below. And so if you want me to make a full tutorial about how to use Symphony OS for Facebook ads, comment the word Symphony underneath this video, and I'll try and film it next month. The third software for the perfect song release is called ConvertKit, and they're about to rebrand into a new company called Kit. And they've unlocked a new plan where you can have a newsletter for up to 10,000 contacts for free. So you're going to gather the email addresses using Symphony OS, and then you're going to import them into ConvertKit to send out those emails. And I recommend you try and speak to your fans at least twice a week. Traditionally, what artists do is they only mail once their song is out, expecting people to click. But if you find different stories and narratives you can tell them throughout the month, they're going to want to click the link on release day because they've been expecting it and building up to that big reveal. So when you have a pre-save announcement, when you have a music video announcement, when you have, a little story to tell about the record, when you've got a gig coming or you've done a podcast, these are all exciting little conversations to have with your audience. And you can sign up for ConvertKit using my link, which is in the description below. And I want as many creators as possible using email to speak to their audience. Not enough artists have this, and the platforms have made it so easy to do for free that you'd be silly not to take advantage. And so ConvertKit, that's number 3 in my tech stack. Number 4 is a platform called Even, which is like Bandcamp on steroids. This is a way to sell your music direct to the fan and cut out the middleman. And I love the way they even have built a beautifully designed UX system. It's extremely simple and works on an offer-based system where you can pay what you want. And there are certain tiers that you can unlock. So for example, let's say you're doing an album, and on the first, second, and third singles of the album, you also promote your even link. And you say you can pay £1 or more, and you're going to get the MP3s of all the songs on the album. But if you spend £10, you're going to get a digital booklet. And you're also going to get the music video as a streaming link and a BTS of the music video. But if you spend $25, then you're also going to get a podcast breaking down every single track one by one, and a ticket to the VIP listening party. But if you spend $50, you're going to get, a one-to-one call with the artist. You see where I'm going with this? I'm making up the tiers, but it's just an example to show you give lots of different things, and people are more invested into buying the art directly from you. And how many streams would it take to make £50 from royalties? A lot more than one sale. And so this is an amazing way to kind of raise money from your super fans. It's not for your followers, it's not even for your fans. This is for your super fans. You raise money from them so they get the best art experience first, and then everyone else gets it on streaming 2 to 3 months later. Let me know if you sign up to Even, and I will do you a personalized email intro to the team and let them know that this artist is part of the All About Helping family. They need to look after you, and I'll help consult with you on the project to get those bonuses just perfect for your project. The next tool in my tech stack is to design your own merch. This is the company called Gelato. Now, they are an amazing way to make your own white label t-shirts, bags, hats, beanies, whatever you want. And you design your own graphics using something like Canva, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. You upload a design into the system, then you create your own product. You get given the cost price of printing that t-shirt. Let's say it's $12. And then you choose how much profit to add on top. So you could add $8 of profit to make it $20 for the t-shirt. You then put that on sale, and then you can connect it to the Facebook Commerce Manager and the TikTok Commerce Manager so that you can tag it in your stories, tag it in your reels, tag it in your TikTok videos, and order some prototypes so that you can wear your merch in your content. And then when people start asking about it, you can direct them to the place where they can buy. Gelato offer hundreds of different products, and it's designed for creators to make their own merch without having to worry about shipping, without having to worry about the environment, without having to worry about returns. Everything they create, they produce it as close to the delivery address as possible. So they're not sending stuff from the UK over to America. They're going to produce it on the west coast of America where possible and ship it so it's as sustainable as possible. And I love the fact that Gelato have this environmental message. You don't have to worry if your fan returns the products. They handle the shipping, they handle the customer service, they handle the returns. You just get paid your £8 profit and you advertise as much as you can. So it's a win-win situation. You can sign up for Gelato using the link in the description below and create your first product using my All About Helping discount. Let's take a quick break from the tech stack breakdown to talk a little bit about DistroKid. They are the #1 choice in my eyes for getting your music onto Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Vivo, and all other streaming platforms. They have a range of tools, including the ability to distribute music videos, to protect your song from being unauthorized uploaded to DSPs, and you can lock down anyone trying to use your MP3. They have Hyperfollow, which is like a link tree on steroids to promote multiple releases. They have an app where you can check your earnings, your daily streams, and cash out your royalties, and so much more. But the best thing of all is you keep 100% of the royalties you make. Other distributors take a percentage of your earnings, which is outrageous. Now, when you start to stack up your streams, that amount becomes huge, and you're giving away a larger chunk of the pie than you need to. And so I think the #1 choice for artists is DistroKid. If you're with an independent distributor, what are they giving you in exchange for your percentage? It's probably not playlist support. It's probably not good customer service. And so you're screwing yourself over if you're not part of the DistroKid family. So I'd welcome you to come back and give it another try. I'll even give you a 7% discount using my link, which is distrokid.com/VIP/all about helping. Huge love as always to the DistroKid family for sponsoring this section of the video and empowering smart artists with digital tools. Up next on my tech stack is an obscure one. You probably haven't heard of it. It's called Camo. I'm actually using it right now to film this video. I'm using my iPhone as a web camera. So I've got one simple iPhone cable plugging my MacBook into my phone, and my phone is my webcam. It's crispy quality in 4K. And then using my computer, I click record. I'm running the audio from a nice microphone, not the rubbish iPhone audio. I've got my lights in here looking great. And so my camera looks like it's a digital SLR camera, but it's a fraction of the cost and it's in my pocket at all times. And so you can get started with Camo for just $8 a month, or it's £40 a year, or it's £80 for life. And the minute I used this for 1 month, I went and bought a lifetime subscription to Camo because this is my choice of filming app. I've used other services online, but they had a buffering and a lag time. I've tried all sorts, and this was my #1 choice for filming. If you are creating content for Reels and for TikTok, Camo needs to be the app that you use. I swear my life on it. The next tool in my tech stack is called Opus. And I've talked about this in a couple of videos. It's perfect for when you do a long talking video, maybe a podcast with yourself, breaking down each track on your album, breaking down all of your favorite lyrics and so much more. You run that long 1 hour video through Opus and it chops it up into loads of little clips, perfect for Reels and TikTok. It subtitles them for you and lets you pick which style of subtitles you want to go for. And it resizes your canvas so that you stay in the middle of the video at all times, even if you filmed something in landscape. You can sign up for Opus Clip using my link, which is opus.pro/all about helping. There's a little bit of code in that URL, so make sure you grab the link from the description below. The pricing is based on how many minutes per month of upload time you need. So I'm paying about $19 per month right now, and that gives me 600 minutes a month. So that is 10 hours of uploadable footage from all of my interviews, all of my podcasts, all of my masterclasses, which is plenty of space. And I always have about 3 hours left by the end of the month that I didn't even use. So get started today and use this to edit all of your clips so much faster than doing each one manually in Premiere Pro, Final Cut, or CapCut. Funnily enough, the next tool on my tech stack is CapCut, but the desktop app is incredible. I was terrified of it once upon a time. I didn't like the experience of editing on the computer, and I preferred the phone. But then one of my clients took me to school, and they showed me how easy it was. I just watched her editing one of her videos, and I instantly got it once she'd put in the time to work it out. So you drag your footage from your computer into CapCut. You then chop and change, get rid of all the mistakes, get rid of all the bad edits, and then cut out any blank space easily. You can then make templates, so you can use the same heading, the same animations, the same remove background styles, and so much more. You can add transitions between each of your clips. You can add auto-generated subtitles. You can add lyrics where you paste them in from a file and it listens to the song and puts them in the right place. And so CapCut Pro, I highly recommend. It's £50 for the entire year. Like, that's basically about buying your storage and also getting a high impact editing tool that you pay for it once, and then for 365 days you don't have to worry about it. So CapCut Pro is up there on my list. And the final tool, number 10 in my tech stack that I recommend of tools for the perfect song release is Canva. I design all of my graphics in Canva and my PowerPoint presentations as well. If you've ever seen me use a deck for an EPK or a brand sponsorships pitch, I made it in Canva. I don't even use anything like Keynote or Google Slides or actual PowerPoint anymore. It's all done within Canva. One of the most powerful tools is called Smart Mockups. So let's say I've written a brand new book or I filmed a brand new video. In one project file, you make the front cover of the book. You export it as a JPEG. Then you run it back through smart mockups and you can render hundreds of thousands of different mockups of books with real people holding them or against a blank wall, against a colored bit of paper. You could do this for the artwork of your song. You could do this for the now playing screenshot on Spotify. You can make fake billboards and fake bus stops and, complete merch designs of what your material will look like in the digital space. And smart mockups is one of the best ways that you can make people see something and think, oh my God, that looks real, even though you did it using the power of graphic design. Now, I've mentioned a lot of different tools here. Absolutely everything is available from the link in the description below. I've made a one-page Notion link, which you can also have, that has all the links with instructions how to use these tools. But I want to ask you, which one of these was your number one favorite? So was it Unheard, Symphony OS, ConvertKit, even Gelato, Camo, CapCut, Opus, or Canva? Let me know. I'd love to find out.